Hi everyone, welcome back. I have this photo that I took of myself. It's not super attractive or anything, but I just kind of like the quietness in the photo, and I wanted to pop it in my journal. So it was the 25th of June when I took it. I checked my phone to be sure, and I don't know, I just think about layering some of these papers underneath the photo, as I would usually do. So I have this one. It's actually just from a package from Mimco. I've ordered a few things from Mimco, and only that one package had this particular paper, and it's beautiful, as you can see. It's actually, if you zoom out on the paper, if you like, it's butterflies. It's big butterflies on the paper. So I thought I'd just pop that on the bottom there, and I am just going to dive straight in. If I can find my glue on this very messy desk. Here we go. Part of me wanted to use the back of this paper because it is a bit more muted, but what I'm going to do is throw some vellum over the top. So it was kind of a sad day, a sad time, I guess, when I took the photo. So I'll probably write a little bit about that on the other side of the paper, other side of the book, I should say. I have this paper from Hobonichi Design Co, but it is a bit thick and you can't really see through it. So just some tissue paper, I think, might be the way to go. I don't want a lot. I just kind of want to layer it. So if I was to just grab, I keep all the scraps and use them. Yeah, that's good enough for me. So I'm just going to pop this underneath, and I don't go all the way to the edge or anything because I like having that little bit of texture around the edges, you know. So I'll just pop that on there like so. And then I'm going to throw the photo on now, but I also am going to do some paint on here, I think. I've never tried this before. So this was printed on my Canon QX10 selfie square. So I printed on sticker paper for me, which is quite handy. And I guess I don't need to worry about being particularly straight here. Just going to pop it on there. And now what I want to do, I've got these old Kaisercraft acrylic paints, and I've just got this paper plate here, plastic plate here. I'm thinking, I don't know how good this paint is even, it's been a long time since I used it, very dry. Oh yeah, it's fine. I'm just thinking I want to do some kind of just swooshes across the photo. I've thought about this in the past for actually doing a photo on the wall of one of my, a print, or if you like, of one of my photos. With some swooshes of colour over it. Now, maybe I might just grab this as a little test to see how this looks. Yeah, see, those colours are just perfect, right? That's me. I kind of want to go across the face, but I'm just not quite sure how that's going to go. So I'll start at the bottom and just kind of, I just want a couple of layers here, I think, just to make it look very painterly. I'll do one down this top here as well. I'm just going to put some of this paint around the edge as well, with a bit of that pink mixed in. I'm really messy with this, right? I'm not particularly interested in being neat. I kind of want it to have that messy look. I might take my pen out of there. In fact, I'm going to take this out of the journal. I've just realised I don't really want to get paint on the leather. Okay, that's better. So a little bit of this pink mixed in, and let's just swoosh it around the edges. Really kind of fluid and messy. I think also if I overlap that paper, it will kind of stick it down on the edges as well. I'm just going to throw a bit of paper in here to protect my little, what are they called, tabs. And down the edge here as well. Alright, so let's zoom us in a little. Like I said, it's the first time I've done anything like this, so I'm not going to be particularly good at it. I just want to throw some colour in. And I quite like that angular look, you know. And that paint stroke kind of look as well really makes me happy. Now, because this is plastic, you know, the photo paper I should say, it probably will take a while for it to dry, for starters, but also it lets you kind of work through it with the paint as well, so I can, you know, separate the paint a little. I've just put a bit of water on the brush and grab some of this white and just see if I can put lines through there with the white. I really like this big chunky one here. I like that a lot, so I'm going to leave that as it is and try and add some more white at the top there. Alright, I think I've probably put far too much paint on at this point. I'm going to leave it to dry for a minute. She says, adding more paint. I think I just want to work it around the edge. Yeah, okay, that's good. And leave that pink to be quite prominent, you know. So I don't know how it's going to dry on this photo paper. Like I said, it's quite plasticky, gloss, you know. But I feel like I want to just extend that line again right off the page. Oh, I like that a lot. I might do another one at the top here. You know what? No, I'm going to wait till it dries and then I'll add another one at the top. I've also got some hearts and things that I'm hoping to sort of embellish with as well, but I will wait now until the end. You know, I'm going to go and collect some more bits and pieces, and we will come back when it's a bit dry. All right, see you soon. Okay, here we are back again. It's mostly dry, and I just thought I might just kind of go under this tissue paper and pull out any bits that are slightly sticking up, just to give it that bit of extra texture. I probably in hindsight shouldn't have stuck it down so much. I'll just grab some tweezers. Okay, I'm just going to run these tweezers underneath some of these edges. I don't want to make too much of a mess, but I'm just thinking it might be good to have a little bit of separation and therefore a little bit of texture. Again, yeah, that's what I want. Just lifting up those edges. You can tear them a little if need be. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so these paint swatches here are not quite dry. They're fairly dry, but not quite. So I thought I'd just do some decoration around the outside. I've got my white grid washi here, which I really like a lot for this kind of a thing. And I'm just going to tear it down the middle to make it thin. And then I have some other washi as well that I also like to use. So I just thought I'd pop this across the top here. In no particular, you know, nothing too specific, just doing what makes me happy. Now, if I could just find my scissors on this table, I've absolutely covered it. Like I said, I'm between projects while stuff dries each time, and I'll just put everything everywhere. There they are. Okay. I picked up these tiny scissors from Mini Maru a couple of days ago, and they're awesome. Just put this one across the bottom. And I also have here my Simply Gilded, my favourite Simply Gilded one. I thought maybe bring in a bit of gold with this. I'm just going to have a look and see what it looks like before I commit to it. I find this one a bit easier to cut than tear. So it has a two-tone kind of effect, gold grid on one side and pink on the other. I feel like I might want to put the pink at the top because otherwise it's not going to show up. Otherwise it's not going to show up against that grid. Yeah, I don't mind that. It just adds a little bit extra. And I'll do the same with the bottom. Like so. And I don't want to do too much else. I have some hearts here. I've got these, which I was just thinking about the white ones. I don't really think I want to go super crazy colours, even though I love those colours. And then I've got these Ellie Edwards ones that might be better because they're kind of grey and silver. I'm not going to use the silver ones. I just thought this might be good. And I think just having maybe 3 of them makes good sense. I might use a larger one up here in the pink area. And then a smaller one as well. This one here looks good. I think just there makes sense. And also I was going through my Studio Calico stash, and I found this quote by Maya Angelou that says you can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have. I thought it was a nice sentiment to put on here. So I'm going to see how it looks. It has a film on the top. I'll just take that off. And it's got a greenish hue, but it's more grey, I guess. I thought it could just sit across here. I know it's quite dark, but I think maybe that's the point. Like if I just popped it there, I quite like how that looks, and I'm going to chop off the edge. I think it's too long for this. So let's grab glue. I'm going to just commit to it, and I find it easiest just to run these across the glue. I'll leave a little bit of room on the edge because I'm going to cut that off, and I think I'm going to pop it there. I'll just trim off this excess. And I think that's about it. The only thing I was thinking was whether I might try to layer over here with some of the white, or else I was also thinking of some gold splatter. You know what, let's do the gold splatter. I think since I have the gold washi, it'd be good to have some gold speckles on here as well. I'm just going to put a piece of paper down underneath, so I try to contain the splatter as best I can, but I'll also try and keep it quite a dense splatter if I can. So I'm thinking this gold here might match the gold in the washi tape the best. Let's just go with it. I'll just work a bit of water into there. Not sure if this is the best brush, but I'm just going to give it a go. Like I said, if I haven't said already, it's the first time I'm doing something like this in this journal with paints and things. So let's try it. We'll just give it a little tap. Oh, I'm nervous. That's good. Yep, happy, 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 happy. Yep, I'm happy with that. I really love how it looks on the face there. I'm not sure if I should wipe it off of there. No, I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it. There's a little water droplet there which is bugging me, but that will dry over time, so I'll leave it alone. Oh, I'm quite happy with how that's turned out. I'm glad I put this paper down. It has protected my pink mat mostly from the splatter. But yeah, happy with that. Let's give you a zoom in on how that splatter has turned out. I think it's pretty cool. Let me know what you think. I'm very tempted to do more, but I'm going to leave it. I think more would be silly. I think it makes sense to just keep it as is because I am happy with it and I don't want to, you know, change it up too much. Alright, what do you think, guys? Is this a bit different for me? It is a bit different for me. I love it. I love how pink it is, and I love all the textures and gold splatters we have on there. I'm pretty happy with how it's turned out, especially for a first try. You know, I'm not at all experienced at this kind of journaling. I am heavily inspired by Felicitas Mayer. I will link her channel below. She's one of the instructors in the Ali Edwards One Little Word class this year, and I have to confess I haven't been following along at all since probably February. But I do follow her on Instagram and YouTube, and I love the work that she does. She's just spectacular. I actually think I will do one thing. I want to kind of outline the edges. You know, if I'd done it before I'd put it down, before I painted or whatever, I would have used like an ink pad to do the edges. And I might use an ink pad. Let's see what I have here. I've got my chalk ink here. I'm just thinking I might use a dry brush. I just have this clear pencil case full of random stuff. It's from Kmart. And in here I keep my brushes. Just want to get a small one. Maybe that one. I don't know if this is going to work or if it's a bit silly. But I just feel like roughly doing the edges of the paper with black could just add something, just very lightly. Okay, I think that just gives it a bit of definition. What do you think? It's not a great deal of extra. It just gives it that bit of definition around the edge of the papers, I think, because I've layered so much paint on them, I really kind of stuck them down. So it's good to be able to get in there and show that there's a bit of something underneath, you know, that they are 3D. Okay, I think that black around the edge does add a little something. I'm kind of happy that I did that. I love this here that's very torn and textured, and yeah, that's cool. Love the splatter, love the pink swoochy bits. So not at all what I kind of was imagining. Sort of it was, I guess. I guess I kind of thought of bigger, thicker paint strokes, but I quite like the way it is. It's kind of fluid and I think it's cool. I'm happy with it anyway. Really happy with it, actually. This is the kind of thing I like to do. I wasn't going to do this on camera. I was just going to try it out myself. But I thought, why not? I'll put it on and see how we go. I really love these textures around the edge. They're very cool. Okay, guys. that's it from me. Please let me know what you think. I'm really keen to hear what you think about this one. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you all again super soon. Bye!